my name is PolishLynx. Welcome to Rising Angels Reborn. We continue the story. Want to come with me, Alfonsi? I think Zuri would like the company. Thank you for your kind offer, but I visited her when I woke up. I gathered the impression that she wanted to spend some time alone with you. Eh? What for? She has something she wants to show you. It's quite special to her. Is it something that can tie up some of these loose threads? No, but I think you will enjoy it just the same. I might as well listening to everyone complain about how this waste of time is eating at my patience, so might have no problem breaking it out, but I would rather not play the rank card over the devotion to duty one. Once we find it, I'm sure Kika's tunes will change. She's just trying to hide her sorrow right now, and venting her frustration on the mission is the easiest way for her. At the cost of driving me crazy. Alfonsi laughs at my sorrow, but I don't hold it against him. This whole operation is feeling like a joke right now. The blind leading the blind through a minefield. I hope Zuri has something pleasant to get my mind off this nightmare. Hey Zuri, I'm here with lunch, breakfast, brunch, well, whatever time of the day it is. I would back for a second to make sure no flying moves are about to remove my head from my shoulders. Once my safety measures ensure a clear field to enter, I step in. Curled on a bed with her tail wrapping around her is my friendly Dreamon. A sad smile tugs at her lips as she stares at her datapad forlornly. Is something wrong? I can't stop back later. She pulls herself up, patting the spot on the bed next to her. I was looking at some old pictures of when I was still a wieldling. A what? When we aren't really hatchlings anymore, but not quite old enough to join society and be named, a Dreamon is considered to be a wieldling. I've been meaning to ask you about that. Is your first and last name both Zuri? Nope, Zuri is Zuri. You only have one name. It sounds like it could be confusing. Not at all. When we become adults, we are given a name that is ours and ours alone, and the one and only Zuri. You must have a very small population. We are a lot older and less spawny than humans, that's for sure. I can't help it that my species are a bunch of rabbits. Heh? Small mammals that bred incredibly quickly. Small, fluffy, cute. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. I guess it doesn't matter much. The point is that humans bred quickly in the grand scheme of things, and there are a lot of us out there. You all are weird. Anyway, I wanted to show you some of the pictures I found. She hands me her datapad. It's almost remarkable the amount of scuffing on the screen, the links in the case, and the way the screen seems to flicker. Sorry, this datapad is ancient. Where did you find it? I found it in a bush when I was wandering through a trader camp years ago. Nengis fixed it up and got it working for me. He's that one. She changes the image to a scrawny Dreamon with thick, dark blue hair and a thick stubby tail. His gaze seems to be staring past the camera, even though he's looking straight at it. Nengis was always really good at making broken things work. He'd tinker with any sort of abandoned electronics he found. I suppose it was fate. What was? Someone has wired a bomb inside the supply crate of food we found. He barely had time to scream for everyone to run before it went off. That's awful. Who would do something like that? Warlords thought it was a fun game to play. It was rather common and we were usually careful, but we hadn't had anything to eat in days. If Nengis hadn't talked us out of it, we all would have died when we went for it. This sounds like horrible child rearing. No guiding authority, no protection, no education. But we are a lot tougher and determined for it. Those who can survive don't. It's sad, it's depressing, but it is our traditions. It's not like it was all bad. You learn a lot about trading, survival, and working as a team. Even when my stomach was growling, the others were there to help me carry on. Here it is. This is the only one that has most of our clutch in it. A group of 5 Dreamon crowd together in a picture taken in beautiful grassy hills. All but the one, I think is Nengis, are barely half my height. They look happy. Their clothes are ragged leather. Their faces are covered in dirt and grime. The diminished amount of food evident in their bodies. But all of them share the same hopeful smile I see on Zuri's face today. That's Ariel. He was our clutchest fighter. Whenever we were in danger, he would fling himself headfirst into it. It really caused us a lot of problems, but there never was a truer friend. She points to the smallest of the group, a fiery redhead with a body marred with scars and bits of his tail and broad wings missing. Even from the picture I can see the energy and fight pouring from him. What happened to his ear? Funny story about that one, but I promised him I'd never tell it again. He is now a diplomat to the Rulian Republic. I still can't picture him wearing anything other than the tunic. In the back with the pale green hair in Katajion. He rarely spoke much, but he always seemed to have the right words to defuse the situation. Katajion was our diplomat, not Ariel. He used to make these really yummy wheat biscuits. Katajion didn't make them very often, but he always made me want to celebrate our hatching day. Used to. He disappeared a few weeks after this was taken. Katajion had a contact who used to trade us wheat for scrap we'd find in old ruins. One day he went to make the trade and never came back. I'm sure he's still out there somewhere. I like to think so. This was during a time when there was a fashion on Celestia for bags made from the wings of dreamers, so we suspected. I'm sure he's fine. Maybe he got kidnapped by a slave trader or something. Yeah, I'm sure he's still out there, thinking about his friends. What am I supposed to say other than weak platitudes? Realistically, he probably was killed to make some snobby rich lady a nice handbag. Disgusting as that thought is, what sort of jack would I be to say that? Can you guess who this is? Kylie? Nope, I might have been small, but I wasn't that small. Guessing Kylie would be a better guess than Zuri. The girl in the picture doesn't strike me as the Zuri I know today. For starters, her stature really is smaller than Kylie. Her tail is thin and whip-like. Zuri's cropped hair is much longer, falling almost to her knees. I can count the number of ribs in her chest, so prominent they stick out. But the strangest thing of all is that she looks so meek, timid. She's clutching to a taller girl with long golden hair and air of grace and nobility. Zuri, on the other hand, looks like a scared mouse. What do you think? I was cute, right? He looks so weak. I was thinking timid and meek, little Zuri's adorable fall. She was happy, but absolutely worthless. I don't know what part of that sentence worries me more. Aren't you happy? If I could get out of this cramped room again, I'd be a lot happier. I'll go yell at the commander again. What else? When I pick up the mantle of being a warrior, I realize that the universe isn't as black and white as I thought it would be. Good and evil are hard to distinguish sometimes. I worry if we are doing the right thing. I'm not unhappy, I'm just confused. I want to go home. Not you as well. It took a lot of courage for me to finally admit that I've been thinking about it since we got back from the camp. I'm proud that I was able to say it. Little Zuri there would never had the courage to admit it. She'd just have cowered and had to be pulled along. Why? You know we have to do this. It's just something I feel in my gut. It's telling me that we should just go home and forget about this. Hika gave me the logical standpoint. Zuri is giving me a spiritual side of it. This is going to be dangerous. I feel it. I'm putting the lives of this crew into hardship and risk. But there is no way I'm letting this mystery go unsolved. If this device turns out to be a super weapon, then it would be worth it. The lives of a few versus the lives of entire worlds. If it isn't, if this is a wild goose chase, we have to do this. It's our duty to do whatever we can to protect the innocent people of the Katajion Directorship from all threats to their safety. I'm not sure by myself, to be honest, but I'm sure of that. When I was commissioned, I swore to protect the citizens of my homeland and the troops under my command. I've got a bad feeling about this as well, but that doesn't mean I can shirk my duty in our hour of need. I'll need you there with me, Zuri. I can't do this without you. Don't lie, you could do this without me. No, I need you because you are my security officer. You are my partner. So, what should I say here? I don't know. You're my security. What was the question? I need you because... This? Who'd protect me if you weren't there? I need my security officer. For a moment Zuri's face lights up like the twin suns of Azora. But, like the entrance of the night, it fades away. You sound just like her. Even though she doesn't say it, her eyes tell me who's she talking about. Zuri's emerald green eyes as dim as she goes back to staring at the picture. Who was she? Akrel. She was our leader. She was the most important person in my life. She made me happy and whole. I want to ask more to help me understand Zuri's past a little more, but the hurt in her eyes warns me away. No, what Zuri needs now isn't an interrogator, but someone to just be there for her. The food is growing cold, but we don't move over it. Minutes tick by as Zuri fights tears and sniffles. I miss her. Tell me about her. You would have liked her, definitely liked her more than me. War was useless and weak, she was steadfast and strong. With her protecting me, I always felt safe. I was so weak, so pitiful. Monsters would come for us, and all I could ever do was hide. She and Ariel would go out there and beat them to a pulp. She would make the bandits leave us alone. Once I got kidnapped by a bunch of slavers. They threw me into this small cage where I couldn't even see the light. I thought I was going to die in that hell until I saw the sun and her face again. She was a true warrior when I was nothing but a burden. I was so stupid. I was happy with it. You weren't worthless. All I could do was patch up our stuff, and she loved my flute. Every night she'd always have me play songs only for everyone. It made the night not feel quite so long or dark. I'd see her beautiful smile and cheery laugh, and I really thought that I was helping everyone. What happened? I got her killed. Zuri, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. If I wouldn't have been such a coward, if I would have stopped and stayed with her. You don't know that. What happened? I was gathering berries one day when I stumbled into a pack of these flesh-eating spiders. I screamed for her and she came running. If I would have just kept my big mouth shut. She told me to run, to let her fight and protect them from me, and I let her. I just ran away because I couldn't do anything. Never again. I'm never going to run away again when somebody needs help. That's why. I'm staying here, even though I want to run. Like you said, I'm a security officer. I have a purpose. I have something I have to protect. I'm not running away again. Zuri, your music didn't kill her. Not being a real warrior didn't kill her. She died trying to protect you. I knew you wouldn't understand. Because it is absolutely bonkers. You're bonkers! Her best friend. I can't imagine the amount of pain and loss that Zuri went through. Akrel was her sister, if not in blood, but in name. Still, that's no reason for her to blame herself for what was essentially an accident. Akrel cared for Zuri as much as Zuri cared for Akrel. I wouldn't let my family die if I could have protected them. But Zuri can't see that. Maybe I can't see that either. If you don't find something soon, there might be nothing left of my family. I need to find this stupid researcher ship. Let's agree that we are both crazy. Do you have any other pictures? Sure, there's an amazing one I took of the Emerald City in here somewhere. Zuri flips through pictures of her home world without a second of nostalgia. I can't blame her. The dry world seems pretty bland. One picture of what I think is a ruined wall catches my eye. What's that one? I don't know, graffiti of some sort? Who knows? Who cares? The glowing blue scribbles look really familiar, as does the person standing beside it. He's not a Dreamon. He looks more like a human researcher. I don't remember taking this one. Nagis must have. He always liked to take those weird scenery pictures. No, I don't think so. Zuri, when we are breaking out that undergraduate's database, did you see a picture that looked just like this? Those markings look like the runes. Hey, wait! You gave me this picture! Remember? You were clutching it so tight that I couldn't see it, so you gave me a copy. I did, didn't I? To the lab! I'm still... Make copies of that picture then. I'm going to get Razona to let you out of this cage. No, take it! You need to get cracking on this now. You're right, but... I think I'm done reminiscing for now. As long as you bail me out after you are done, you can borrow it. Nothing bad is going to happen to this one. I give you my word. That's good enough for me. Now go, shoot! And 3. Let's keep this secret for now. Alright. I'm not going to risk my adversary getting a step ahead of me. I am once again the lead of this operation. I have the truth in my hands. But as I walk out, I can see that forlorn look return to Zuri's face. I'm going to get her out of this cage. She might want to protect others, but I do as well. Alright. And this is where we end the episode, actually. Well, finally. But how did she not realize that? I don't know, actually. Because she was sending her some pictures and books and other stuff. So, well, it was not so hard to deduct it that maybe she sent her something important. Well, never mind. Alright, see you in the next episode. Bye.